こんばんは。私です。皆様、台風の影響いかがでしょうか。関東地方、なんかもう、まるで過ぎ去ったみたいな状況になっておりますけども。でも今どの辺にいんの？それすらなんか、早々に雨の影響があって、なんか、まあ上陸もしてないのに、もう熱帯低気圧に変わってんだ。でも線状降水帯でしたっけ？これが太平洋側沿岸に、ずーっと北上、北から仙台、千葉、茨城、福島、仙台、岩手と、行ってるみたいなんで、この辺ね、ちょっと今雨強い地方の方はね、気をつけてくださいよ。まあ、誰もいませんけど、一応言っておきます。はい。まあ、ね、その地方の方は本当に大変なことになったら、こんなところに、たどり着かないとは思うんですけど、そもそも。まあ一応言っておきます。はい。で、明日が割ともう普通に、でも台風一過って感じの晴れじゃないですね。うん。まあ、台風過ぎたなっていうぐらいの晴れで、まあ言うほど暑くないと、先週の暑さぐらいがまた戻ってきて終わりみたいな感じですね。なんか、良かったのか悪かったのか、まあなんとも言えない微妙な感じですけども。まあいいや、やっていきますよ。そうだ、俺チェックしなかったけど、絵が出ない。これね、OBS ウィンドウキャプチャー。こっちか。ってことは音も出てないね。無音が続いたね、さては。もう、これなぜか同じウィンドウ名を拾ってくんないんだよな。あれ疑問出たかな？音出たかな？これなんだろうな。まあ、バグなのか、そういう仕様なのか。わかりませんが。はい。やっていきますが、明動する世界。先週、これアイテムポストか。先週が何をどこまでやったっけっていうところでですよ。なんか3箇所回った気がしますよね。なんかアカシアの襲撃とか影響から、いわゆる三国の各協力者たちのところに行って、まあ、お手伝いをしたと。そんな感じでしたかね。自分も YouTube とか見てて、だんだんなんかね、関連で FF16 のプレイ動画の新作が上がってたりするんですけど、まあ大体みんなもう終わってきてますよね。まあでも私はゆっくりやっていきますよ。一生くれてるしね。
Was wondering when you turn up. Had owls from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the
先
right
週の
moment?
お礼で言ってきた。
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of the realm? Let's see. Storm's still crying out for mother crystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So... Right. Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point. Now's not the time to second guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Taya says your brother's awake. Thank you, Otto.
これあれだな。英語が耳に馴染んでないんで、一生懸命ヒアリングすると喋ってられないっていう。
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend.
全然違うこと言った今。プラスアルファのこと言ってたな。
Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
あ、もう
Had I but reached
起
out
き
to
ない
him
かも、
sooner,
目が覚めないかもっ
warned
て
him of the
そこまで
threat
言ったな。
Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
どうしよう、これ。
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind.
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua. Clive, it's Gav.
いいから次。
There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
大筋同じこと言ってたかな。最後若干違ってたな。
Well, what's the short of it?
Thought Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas.
Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
なんか
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound. You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Taya not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined
ジ
to
ョシュア
agree.
のコスチューム変えてなかったか。
But thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
というわけで、ちょっとコスチューム変えていきますか。つうか、クエストが、うわ、いっぱい増えたな。1、2、3。これは後でやります。枠外で多分やります。今日もね、ちょっと枠外で、今まで積み残してたサブクエスト、消化して、いわゆる捜査官
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there.
の勘を取り戻したというか、
You'll not find a better price
で
than
もしっ
that.
かり下手くそになってますね。
Is
や
that
っぱり
all?
まあなんか余計なことやりすぎてるな、いろいろな、なんかそうそう、どうせなんでちょっとこの辺変えていきますよ。はい、せっかくなんでね。武器は武器微妙だな。でもオジョンソードにしてく？多分ね、あんまり似合わないと思うんだ。あとあれだな、ここにエクスカリバー、あ、ここにあったね、エクスカリバー。そんなに、でもやっていくか。一応、これ、一応書いていこう。おー、目立つなぁ。しかもこれは、しっかり天野義高先生のデザインの件。まあいいや。それで、やっぱここにもあんだ。おっと、そこにしか行けない。まあ、進めていきますよ、メインストーリーを。で、装備なんですけど、前回あんまり下手くそすぎてダメだったんで、オートどっちじゃないや、オートスローか。つけてたんですけど、ちょっと今回また元に戻します。なので、サポートはトルガルだけにしていきますけど、なんかうだりそうな気配、まあお付き合いいただければと思います。カンベルまでどうちゃったっけか。あったな、あったな。トルガルなんか変身仕掛けみたいな。
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Kandor was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
OK かな。道中はそこか。でも敵がいたよな、何回しか。この先とか。
We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they will allow it, the echoes have a will of their own.
いるよ、もちろん。こいつ。
Get him! Go, Torgal!
俺、怒っ、
Sick him!
あ、どこ行った？
Go, Torgal! Sick him! Farewell!
終わった？どっちだ？この上か。この先にもいいな。
Go, Torgal! Attack! Over here!
タイムはちょっとずれるんだよな、タイミング。はい。
Get him!
あれどこにいる？おい。終わった。あと2グループぐらい
Tell
いっ
us
たか
about
な。
Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
トリ系が厄介だよな。まあスキルを合わせれば。どこ行った？
Go, Torgal!
あと1匹。
Over here!
あとフリー。ガルダとかいろいろね、ああいうの地べたに落っことす手段はあるんだけど、付け替えがめんどくさい。この辺あれだよな。セット切り替えとかあるとよかったかもね。見なかったことにしよう。いやでもめんどくさいかな、後から来るの。ごめんなさい、これちょっと消化します。理由がひどいけどめんどくさいから。
You're injured. What happened here? Where are your comrades?
Ether flood up ahead. It swallowed our camp while we slept. My own men did this. Turned every last one of them. There's a village not far from here. Tabor. The people were kind to us. It's only a matter of time before they won't stand a chance. We can't let those monsters reach the...
ほぼ聞き取れな。
I'll go. You catch your breath.
Thank you. Our encampment is up ahead. Just off the track. They must not reach Tabor. Forgive me, Lord Cougar.
Rest well, soldier.
この行き先じゃねえや。目的地は同じ。あ、でもなかったな。
Encampment was close. Let's hope the Akashic is still there.
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
We can't go around it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
この辺じゃなかったかな。
Good.
こんにち
I got here in
は。
time. Titan! Now, Torgal!
第一陣は倒しきんないな、まだ。マジか。チョコボはいるか。あいてこれあれなんだな。マジックポイント一発目外すと二発目はなかなか入ら。あ、まだ上がらないか。あとちょっとか。
Is someone there? Please, I can't move my leg.
That doesn't sound like an Akashic.
あれどこだっけ。この辺だよな。どこだよ。あれこの辺。あ、いたいたいた。
You're with the battalion?
I am. I heard the fighting. Are the others?
Taken care of. One of your brothers in arms told me what happened and asked for help.
Another survivor? Where is he? Tell me.
His wounds were too deep.
He was right to send you. Those things you slew are no longer my brothers. Tabor is safe thanks to you. Here, you've earned it.
ダメか。もっと、あ、わかった。91。
You seem familiar. Have we met?
You must have me confused with someone else.
Wait. That scar.
Son of a whore. You're Sid. I was there in Cosnis when you killed my brothers. I was there in Rosalith when you killed my commander.
My war with Hugo Kupka is over. I bear no ill will toward those who followed him.
And what of my ill will? Coward! Draw your steel. Lord Kupka shall be avenged!
乗る必要はないな。
When your wounds have healed and your head has cooled, come and find me if you must. Though I hazard your life would be better spent in service of those who need it. Or have you forgotten your oath to the Republic?
My oath? What would you know of oaths?
I know how hard they are to keep. Which is why I'm giving you the chance to keep yours.
No. I won't be deceived. Lord Kupka told us of your crimes. You are an outlaw. A murderer, not some...
Man. Like you or anyone else.
I am nothing like you. But if you're not gonna kill me, then go. Leave! Just know that I will find you, Sid. Someday.
どうやって書いてんだろうな。 テルダマリでも普通に来るチョコ。
Ready, go?
あれこの先でも敵グループどうだったかな。あと2グループ、1グループか2グループあったような気がするけどな。あれは違う。
All right.
We're nearly there.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
I can walk from here.
やばい。
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
ここのサブクエ大変なんですよね。なので枠外でやります。オニオンソードすげえ浮いて見えるな。
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yotei, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yotei has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yotei. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yotei and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloed Knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them, yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
その頃か。これはカンベルだっけだよな。
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce!
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
Not quite. How dare you?
あ
Distinguished members of the council, you must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What did you... What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
ああ、でも
Very well.
ダルメキアとウォールド
My
は手
colleagues,
組んでたん
do
だけ
you
ど
not see? The king! He has come to save us from the Akashic.
アカシック
He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools. Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Enough.
そうなるよな
Pathetic creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation.
ああトマトケチャップが
The girl is still here, somewhere in the city. Her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
余計なこと言わなきゃよかったのに
Come, Mythos.
カンミトス大体
Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
使わないけどねバホムトの力は大体バルナバスって分かってんだからドミナントだってことも分かってるわけじゃん精鋭だったかもしれないけど6人の兵でどうにかなるなんてちょっと川山用が過ぎませんかね
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike. His very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominance, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it. Like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, May I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Omielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
剛腕のはフェニックスを象徴したマークか。紋章というか。
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
左
You're
肩
in your
の
debt, Yote.
左肩。そうだ、左肩だな。
Let's find our friends.
そうか。ジルの衣装の方は割と光ったりはしない。ね。
It's plain she cares for you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
ここのサブクエはめんどくさいんで、後で
Are you buying?
枠
Or
外
selling?
でやっておきます。
Come again.
どこ行くの？この先か。ああ、そうだった、こいつが。
Cyril. How fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yote is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix.
ああ、やっぱり抑揚がない演技だな。
Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you. Pray accept this token. For as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you. If there is nothing further.
No. You are dismissed.
Your Grace.
To Canva, then.
We'll talk about this later.
さあ行きますか。
Cyril seemed very, You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
あれまだか。この
Free cities under siege?
こっちだよな。そうだな。
Ready, go? Yeah!
あ、でも300もあるか。
Orcs. Then let us be rid of them.
いやいやいいよいいよ。さよなら。
Clive. Smoke.
Has the city fallen?
はい。まあ本当は2グループ倒していかなきゃいけないんだろうけどね。さてここですよ。また市街地戦ですよ。
The free men are still holding their own then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
ちょっとカットシーンが続かなかったっけか。あ、違う、移動、普通に移動だったな。移動に加えてポンと来て、ここさ、ちょっとなんですけど、でもサブクエ鍵かかってるな。もうちょっと進まなきゃダメか。じゃあこのまま行きます。未消化のサブクエあるんですけど、あれなんですよね、ストーリーの関連かちょっと鍵がかかっちゃってて進められないんですよね。折を見て消化したいけど、
You're late. I was starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Good to see you. Any trouble on the road?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew you'd come. Is that who I think it is?
Yes.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Midadol, but everyone calls me Mid.
My lady.
Hey?
まあ教団でどういう教育をされてきたのかよくわかるところだよね。
My boy.
Uncle Byron.
It's really you. I never thought I'd see the day.
So these Akashic are being controlled.
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in the city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Perhaps.
What of the city? The people?
Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the Horde arrived. Some in the merchants' district to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long. We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties. I will make for the merchants' district, while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of us?
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, the mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe!
3パーティーに分かれてるよね。
Shall we then?
Shall we then?
And you keep Clive safe.
Be careful. Both of you.
You too.
やっぱオニオンソードちょっと、あ、でももう今変えられないんだっけ。変えられないよな。
All right, Torgal. Let's find those survivors. They don't stand a chance against those things. Fuck.
さっさと引き返してくるよな。こっちに来ないで。
They're wearing Waluda armor.
いいよ。危なっ。いつも来てんだ。半分ぐらい。あザッっていうか通ってくるやんか。あっちこいつ嫌いなやつ。あってマジか。あやべ。こいつ2体とか出てくるとすげえやっかい。危ない。あって。やば。 しきれるか。もうあれどこだっけ、こっちだっけ。あ、違う、こっちから来たんだよ。これはポーションか。はい。あれもポーションか。いるな、いっぱい。危ないっていうか当たってる。奥に普通あるに当たってないな。当たあの距離当たるか。やばいやばいやばい。
What happened to the Royal Army? There's nothing but monsters here.
やっぱ暫定権強えな。あれここ、あ、ここでもまだか。よかったよかった。この最後の方厄介なバトルあったよな。
This one. All yours, Torgal. Go, Torgal. Go, Torgal.
あだ。あれか。あたたたたたた、どうなってる今。どうなってる。
This one. Second. Go, Torgal. Get him. Over here.
もう一回。あたたたたたたた。いったよ。あべ、やばいやばい。よいしょ。今避けられてないよな。よしよし。でどっち方面だった？いるな。すげえいっぱいいんじゃん。 公式チョコボ強い。耐久力ありすぎだろ。いたいたいた。あれお前か。これはポーション。
That sounded big. Joshua and Jill must be busy.
いたいるな。いや、いるな。いるはずだな。こいつな。あ、いた。
Too slow. This one. Nice try.
そうなんだよな。みんな、あいた。あ、出てきてない。くっそ。
Too slow. Over here.
あって。
This one.
あって。ちょっと。あ、やべやべやべ。
I needed that.
あー、でもそんな削れないな。
This one. Over here. This one.
ダメか、足りないか。あ、痛い痛い痛い。
This one.
あれ、今の避けらんか。 なんで今のやば。あ、足りてねえ。倒した。
This is the Agora, where the city's leaders gather. There may still be survivors inside.
この後さ、この後あれがあれしてきたやつだったよな。ああ、ここだよな。ここか。まさにここか。
These creatures. Does Ultima's reach extend this far? What the hell is going on here?
ギリギリ倒してんだな。
What does he want? This one.
Alright.
It's over.
Yabo.
This one.
You've caused quite the commotion. But then I would expect no less from you, Muthos.
You again. I don't believe we've been introduced. You were in my family's crypt, and now you're here, with an army of Akashic thralls.
Manners, Lord Rosfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
What?
And they are all that remains in this once raucous city.
You'll pay for what you've done.
As you wish. I confess I have been very much looking forward to this. Pardon me this indulgence, Your Majesty. The vessel shall not be spoiled.
いや、マジ長いカットシーンないとやってられんわ、マジ。手が疲れる。
I am Sleipnir of House Harvard. And you will yield. Or not. As long as you don't hold back.
Get him.
つけなきゃ。危ない。隙が出たいんだけど、これが分かりづらいんだよな。あれな。よいしょ。よいしょ。 俺さ、これポンポンターゲットロックしてるとさ、ほら瞬間移動でやってくるからさ、視点も瞬間移動してすげえ気持ち悪い感じ。の一発か。よいしょ。あ、やべ。どうしよう。あれ、暫定スピーチ溜まってたかな。どこ行った？あ、QT やったかな。
You will forgive me if my performance seems uninspired. It is just that I expected so much more from our chosen one. Perhaps this will kindle your flame?
What now?
A gift from my liege lord's armory. Gungnir. Watch closely, Muthos.
あっと、回避だな。忘れる。
Yes!
Let's try. あ、出て。おお。あれあれで遅いのか。よいせ。あぶな。あれあぶな。あった。やろう。お。やばいやばい。あでタイムも遅えな。はっははじゃねえな。入ったー。
Too slow.
お こいつさ近寄らされないんだよ。あてあてて
One is seldom enough. Would you not agree?
Actually, I wouldn't.
あてあ最後受けられなかった。おっそうワンチャンずれるなぁ。
Nice try.
待ておお削りきんね。あじゃ
You're a fine hound. That's better. Get him.
届くか。届いてない。やば。
コメント見ながらはさすがに難しい方かな。
さすがにきついですね。特にボス戦はなかなかやばい。当ててて。もうちょいだけどな。いや危ない。
あれは棒読みくんあれだ。
当てて。さすがに目でコメントを追えないんでごめんなさい。ありがとうございます。 記憶がなかった。聞いたか。
Muthos.
終わった。
The vessel is strong. My liege.
Clive!
You're all right.
As are you, I see.
We are, yes.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived.
Well, you did what you could. I fear we were all too late. What's wrong?
Nothing. I hope.
Leaving so soon, Mythos?
吸い込むよ。
It's the king.
Indeed. You may kneel before Barnabas Tharm, Warden of Ash and King of Walud.
Get back.
Wild and impetuous. I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander. Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
Stop calling me Mythos.
But Mythos is everything. The cornerstone of all creation. The Lord's vessel. Your purpose.
My purpose? To surrender my mind and body to that thing.
My purpose is my own. I made a promise to my friends, to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way.
You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness? Truly, your volition is a cancer, one that must be excised.
Try it.
ベースはなく
Men as weak as all the rest.
Joshua! Oi! Oi! This
多い
way!
っていうのはな。
Hurry!
Power beyond reckoning, and they use it as a crutch. Such a waste.
Ah, この後まだあるな。アイアンワーク
Will
ス
you
なん
be
だ
all
な。
right?
The phoenix can mend flesh, but the spirit must recover on its own. I'm afraid the rest is up to him. This place is remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go to such trouble?
That beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we were up to, they'd all want a piece. All right?
And how is he? Do not blame yourself. He was barely breathing when you brought him here. We would have lost him if it were not for you.
No. Barnabas may have severed nigh every sinew in my brother's body,
全身のスイッチ。
but he made certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew?
Allow me, your lordship. Don't know what I was thinking, putting you to the trouble like that.
'Tis no trouble carrying comestibles to my ailing nephew.
I know, but you've already done so much for us. Pouring your gil into the hideaway and now the ship. I don't want to take the piss.
You risked your life. And for what? Some girl you hardly know. Why'd you do it? You lot mad or something?
I wouldn't go that far.
Clive!
You're awake, my boy. Oh.
All I want to do is help. And the world won't save itself. It was Sid. Your father, who taught me that.
Sounds like him.
Don't you dare do that again.
What of the Royalists?
Fucked off, the lot of them, along with the galleon. With the king on board, no doubt. The Iron Hair wouldn't sail without him. Clive. Jill didn't come back.
What do you mean?
She kept the king busy while the others dragged you out.
It's all right, Mid. Jill is fine.
The ether of her icon endures. And as long as it does, we can be certain she is alive.
どこ行ってないな。
We must pursue the Black Galleon. Jill will be with the king, I'm sure of it.
Well, good luck catching him, because my ship's going nowhere. It's the Mithril engine. She's got a kick like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
But you have an idea.
Well, Of course I do. My dad'll have seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings...
If you had his old writings, you'd be sitting under a fuckload of rubble. The ones Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose he might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough. Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself.
お、終わった。他はいけそうにないな。アイアンワークスってあれだね、14で出てきた。14の指導の会社か。会社っていうか、組織というか。
Right. Gav said that Otto might know something.
あ、イサベルのロックは外れてるな。
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crawling with a cash?
Clive? But if you're here, where the hell is everyone else? Don't tell me.
They're all right. But it's a long story.
話せば長くなるが。
You lot don't do things by halves, do you? Well, at least everyone's still breathing. Now, as for these writings, I'm sorry to say, Clive, but if you had those, you'd be...
Sitting under a pile of rubble, I know.
But we were able to save a few bits and pieces from the ruins, most of which ended up being used to build this place. The more personal items we gave to the next of kin. In the case of Sid's things, that would have been mid.
Then I'll check the workshop.
で、あ、工房行くんだっけ？イサベルのロックは外れてるけど、マーサは外れないな。
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone, do you think Mid's ship will ever sail?
ゴールドに引っ掛けて戻ってこなきゃい。その後かな。
This looks like it's from Sid's old diary. But you'll already have read it.
これじゃな
I'd
かっ
better keep looking.
あれ？ああ、そうか、一回全部調べ出せるんだっけ。
What do we have here? Oh. Sid's pipes. Something tells me Mid won't be needing these.
そういや、紙巻きっぽいタバコがあったよな、この世界。
I remember seeing this doll in Sid's cellar. I wonder if it was Mid's. Huh. What's this tucked inside it?
おお、そっか。これ全部ひらがな。初めての発明にとっても驚きました。あれは父ちゃんにとって宝物です。だから父ちゃんの宝物もあの中に入れて大切にしまっておきます。きっとミドはいつかみんなの夢を叶えるすごい発明をするのでしょう。その時父ちゃんの夢も一緒に叶えてくれると信じてって書いてありますね。
Sid's best invention. That sounds promising. So Sid hid something in Mid's first opus. But what would that be? Perhaps Otto might know.
声に力がない感じの演技をしてるよね、多分。
Well, did you find anything?
Possibly. You wouldn't happen to know what Mid's first opus was?
Opus. That girl's as tone deaf as a banshee. Unless you mean the orchestrion. She couldn't have been more than, what, 11, 12 when she cobbled that thing together? It surprised us all. Not least her dad. You should have seen how proud he was of the little scamp. What's that battered old box have to do with anything?
I think Sid may have hidden something inside it.
Wouldn't surprise me. Those two and their bloody treasure hunts. Half the things in the hideaway were hidden one time or another.
How are we supposed to do our duty?
ああ、まあ字幕はでもおまけに近いか。やっぱり英文の会話より、早く終わっちゃうっていうか、なんだろうな、英文の会話の方が早く終わっちゃって字幕がすぐ終わっちゃうっていうパターンも何回か見受けられるんで。
Nothing. We didn't break nothing. We definitely didn't break the orchestrion.
What's wrong with it?
It's broken. Except when it isn't.
壊れたり壊れなかったり
See?
And you had nothing to do with this?
Nope, nothing. We just wanted to listen to all the songs at once. So we pressed all the buttons. Like this. See?
All too well. All right, out of the way.
あれこれあ、そうでもないか。いや、地味になんかBGM を故障に連動してたかと思ったけど、そうでもなかったな。
Something caught on one of the gears.
Did you break it? Can you fix it?
No, I mean, yeah, yes. There. How about now?
You fixed it! Sid fixed it! He more than fixed it! Yeah, new music!
Huh. Never heard this one before.
They started playing when I removed this. Whatever it is.
Well, don't look at me. I can tell you it's important, though. Sid showed it to me once and said as much. Said it was the stuff dreams were made of. Let's just hope it's the stuff ships are made of as well.
Indeed. Let's see if we can make some dreams come true.
$24万。だいぶ経験値入るようになってきたけど。
Just the two I was looking for.
Aye, aye. Lose a patient?
Actually, yes. The Crown Prince just left.
Dion left?
Unless you've another word for stood up and walked off. Yes, left. He did have the decency to leave a message with Obelisk before commandeering one of his dinghies. Should we go after him?
No. We're not the Prince's keepers. He's free to do as he sees fit.
I'd rather he did so in bed. His wounds are nowhere near healed. Much like yours, I suspect. Otto told me what happened in Canva. What is it with this realm's princes and their aversion to rest?
Ask me when I get back.
金を持ち歩いて戦闘してたようには思えない
Then
な。
at least try to stay safe.
And if that fails, try to stay alive, eh?
冒険者とかやってりゃ、まあそれは財布持ち歩いてやってるだろうけど。
The further the flagship sails, I have to get back.
さすがにオニオンソーダは目立つな。ので、レビューイント、もうちょっと派手な武器欲しかったよね。正直なところ。あとちょっとポーション買いたし。
Clive, if you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. It'd better all be here.
7個も使ってる
You'll
よ
not
な。
find a better price than that.
あと強化薬全然使ってないな。これは全部買ってある。これはいらない。
Is that all?
そしたらそっか。よし、じゃあちょっと一旦お手洗いに行かせてください。お待たせっていうか、部屋の外涼しいっていうか、もう普通に秋口レベルで涼しいっていうか、自分の部屋今これあれなんですよね、放送やってて、もう PC の熱やらディスプレイ4枚の熱やらでそこそこ今必要何度 ?27 度結構暑い。ちょっと窓開けてきました。そしたら、あれこっか。あ、待てよ。あれまたロックかかっちゃったな。この後またバトルあったべ。割とアカシアに占拠されてる割にはこの辺は落ち着いてるというか。
I were right, Clive. My dad had it all worked out.
He'd be proud of you, Mid. His writings may have helped, but this achievement is all yours. Can we catch them?
The Aina is one of the largest, fastest vessels ever built. And it won't help she has the wind at her back. Any other ship would be hard-pressed to keep pace with her, let alone reel her in. But this isn't any other ship. This is the Enterprise! And the world's never seen anything like my dad's engine.
It certainly hasn't.
What do you know of Barnabas Thumb?
Only what the bards sing. That he sailed to Ash from southern lands. That it was his mastery of the blade which won him the throne. And that his sword, Odin's sword, can sever the very threads of creation. But don't lose any sleep over our last tilt. We'll do what we must to survive.
But we must.
The light!
I thought this cove was meant to be hidden.
バルナバスって確か60代半ばとかだっけ？
Mid! Company!
Eh?
We'll hold them off until the ship is ready. But hurry!
Bollocks! All hands! Man your stations!
ホーリープスとか言った？なんつった？そったり。
Everyone with me?
ここ確かあれ普通のアカシアだったっけ最初。
Here they come!
なんかちょっと可愛い感じに。よいしょ。どのぐらい範囲に入った？
Behind me, Lord Rosfield. I'll take care of these fuckers.
Behind you? I'll have you know, Earthbreaker here once struck fear into the heart of every man in the Twins. Titan!
っていうか今終わった。待てよ。うわー、これね。
How are we doing, Mid?
I thought you said that ship was fast.
Once you get going, well, that takes time. Unless you fancy giving us a push, you lay in the old sack of shite.
Oh? I haven't felt this alive in 20 summers. Come on, then! Which of you lot fancies meeting Ogre Killer next?
I thought it was called Heartbreaker.
冷静に突っ込み入れるのかな。 あれ？お、来た来た来た。おい。やべやべやべ。あれ？よくなかった。あれ大丈夫。 ああ、返された。あれ？
I needed that.
どうなってる？あれなんか弾ついてるのなんだ？あ、ダメだ。もうちょっと。あらららららら。だからさ。あだだだ。マジか。あった。Oh God.
Nice try.
あの釜なんだマジで。
Nice try. Over here.
おお、なんだ。あ、上司長か。いや、ビビったぞ。ダメだ、よくらんない。やばい。あの青玉あれか？どちらか？
That was easy enough.
いやー。
All right, you lousy lot. Get your asses on board. She's ready to sail.
You heard the captain?
You as a captain?
Clive?
But I thought he was...
Confounded. Then it is as I feared. Sleipnir is no man, but a creation of Odin.
一人は扉開けてきたのに他の奴らはどっちなかったのか。よくわかんない空間から。
Phoenix's fiery fundament. Have you no normal enemies?
Up for another round?
Of course we are. Right, Lord Rosfield? My boy, there was a time people called me the Executioner. Over my axe. No matter, heads will roll all the same.
Mate! New plan! You leave! We follow!
Follow? Swimming, are you? Oh, bugger me! Weigh anchor! Engine's dead slow ahead!
エンジンって言ったんだな、はっきりと。
Have care, my friends. 'Tis not blood that runs through an Eggie's veins.
硬いな、さすがに。あ、そうでもなかったな。
These foes will not fall easily.
But they will fall. Like oaks before a woodman's axe.
Good thing I brought one!
How long are we meant to keep this up?
As long as it takes. Unless you have a better idea.
Well, I've already killed at least 5 of the bastards.
Fuck it! Let's do the lot!
暫定試験ね、範囲がやたら広いんだわ。
Over here!
Should we make for the ship?
Not yet. Wait for my signal.
あそこまで届くもんな。
This one. This one.
In your own time, Clive!
さん作りすぎて劣化してるよな、こいつら。たくさんいや、オールインが作り出した。それともこいつは自己増殖して弱くなったのか。ちょっと微妙に間に合ってないくらいだな。ん ?100 万
Now, mate!
All right, engine full ahead! And hold on tight!
で、カットがあって、アブデの衣装もちゃんと汚れるんだな。
What do you want?
That's quite a mess you've made. And wholly unnecessary. You are my offering to Mythos. I would not see you damaged.
あ、聞いた。この船にあ、でもあれだな、普通の船員も乗ってたの、そういえばな。
Now back to your stations! Every barrel spent treading water puts another league between us and the galleon.
I don't suppose Mid has a spare engine? Since you rose from the grave, my fortunes have plummeted.
何人だろう ?3 人
Are you absolutely certain of this quest of yours, Clive? The foes you face are as terrible as they are numerous.
Aye, and they'd have us live and die on their terms, which should answer your question.
Ah! You have that same stubborn look as your father did when he set his mind to something. On the battlefield, I am but a single axe. A deadly one, mind, but a single one nonetheless. Yet what you require is 1,000, and I believe my old friend in Brandalar can provide them.
前半なんかまるで違うこと言
Take
って
care,
るな。
Clive. I have many more tales of your father's exploits to share. And I cannot very well do that if you're dead. Again.
Good luck, Uncle. And may fair winds attend you.
As for you, Joshua, take care.
I shall do my best, Uncle.
Farewell, my nephews. When next you see me, it shall be with an army at my back. Cheerio! Oh, yeah. Do keep up, my boy.
もうちょっとオールは長い方が良くないかい
Well,
あと小切手が2
We
人
can't have him showing us up now, can we?
We would never hear the end of it.
ん？ああ、そうか。次サイトか。お前その状態で船漕いだのかい、隠れ家から。っていうか、どこに金持ってたって話だけど、装備でも売ったか。身なりはいいけど。また。
My lord.
しばらくだねな。このイベントが終われば一旦戻れんのか。すげえ凝った方だよな。
There's a lot of sea between here and Waloed, but any ship heading north has to round Zemekis and put through the
な
narrow.
んで空色とかにしなかったんだろう。
Maintain our current bearing north-northeast, and we'll catch the Black Galleon before she vanishes again.
What's to prevent her from circling around Ash from the south?
With these winds in those waters, it's taken
これ
forever and a
ムービーシーン
fortnight
か。
to reach Stonehenge.
丸分かりだったな。
Mid knows what she's talking about, Clive.
クライフの
And
格
any
好
of
が。
us lot anyway. I say we do as she tells. Sails on the horizon.
She's ours.
追加衣装になってない。これがムービーシーンだ。あ、これ面白いな、逆に。
Look alive, boys! Full ahead! And keep those furnaces fed! Aye,
aye!
You feel that,
Jill?
まあ長いもんな、このシーン。
Battle stations! Let's see what this girl can do.
ああ、そうか。剣を置いてるから、ムービーシーンできたのか。だからさ、鎧着て船の先っちょに立ってると危ねえって。
The bond of consciousness which joins them condemning both to the same fate.
落っこったら浮いてこれないぞ。
Yet my every attempt to strike it from their hearts serves only to tighten its hold. Fascinating.
足滑らして海を越ったらもう浮いてこれなくて溺れて死んじゃうよね。
But then there is naught my blade cannot sever.
Great Grigos, gosh!
あ、でも剣担いでる。
Hard apart! Heads down, you brutes! And brace for impact!
まだムービーシーンだな。
It's now or never.
I'll find her.
それからも来る。これ操作パートになってもなってあれだよね。衣装が元に戻ってたらバグってことでいい？さあどうなる？あ、戻ったな。
Where did you hide her, Barnabas?
あとは何いる？
This one. This one. All yours, Torvald.
ザミつけ強すぎなんだよ。いやお前かあった。あだ、あれ？なんかワンテンポ遅いな。あれ今。よしよし。出てて。あれ？
Nice try. Get him.
お、なんだお前。あれ？
Get him.
こいつ何？ああ、こいつか。
This one. Get him. Attack. Go, Torvald. Over here.
あ、消えた。やっちゃったな。やば、危な。首の皮一枚。苦手なのよこいつ。
Get
ったもう。しかもポーションじゃねえし。
I need to hurry.
本当誰も乗ってねえな。
No! There he is! The king wants him alive!
船もう一回
I'm coming. For both of you. This one.
あ、そうだ。あれ、他にはどこいる？あ、いたいたいたいた。大砲持ってるやつも苦手なんだよな。あれ、気遅れてる。どうなってる今？どうなってる？ご両親。あたたたたた。あ、こっち来そう。こっち来んな。あった、あちち。 倒したか。あれ奥だっけ？移動しすぎてどっからどうだったか。ああ、まあそんな時は。いやー、ポーションじゃないのか。この先はもうなかった。まあ、ないっていうか、あるっていうか。どうだ。あるけどないっていうか、あれか。なんだよ、いるのかよ。やば。
Jill! You came!
Get back!
これはカットシーンだな。
Clive, how did you?
I'll explain later. Hands.
Can you walk? Out of here, I can.
まあ燃えるわ。あ、向こうか。燃えた。
Phoenix, are you not the dominant of fire? I see naught before me but a guttering flame.
いや、左口降りてきた。それから真ん中にならないかね。真っ向から受けるの。おお。だろうつうかどうなってる？あとエインフェリアルも結構普通の船員さん乗ってたよね。ああ、生身でます。いやー、生きちゃいねえな。降りたはいいけど、どうするつもりだったんだろう、この後。
Can you go on?
I think so.
船員さんみんな死んじゃったか。
But to where?
あれ、水の端っこに触ったら、このビヨッと上に持ち上げられないかね。あ、でもこれ、うちよろ着てっからあれだ。
What did you do to Joshua?
The Phoenix? Oh, I expect he will survive. This consciousness in which you coil your feeble souls is grown thick with desperation, and thus has my master turned to my blade. The world will soon be painted in black, and all that live shall gather in death's autumn wake.
Not if we remove the cause of this misery. Not if we destroy the last of the Mother Crystals and restore balance to the world.
Come. Do you truly think it's so simple? The blight is inevitable. Not even the Almighty might stop its endless march. Your efforts will avail us naught. Naught, that is, but suffering. You must embrace the truth, Mythos. Accept your place with the Lord.
Keep it. As long as there's a chance, there's a choice.
Ever led astray by your blind resolve.
Now, it is time you learn the inevitability of your divine fate, however much it may hurt.
Get as far away as you can.
Clive, no.
Trust me, Jill.
結構まあ、威訳もあるけど割と違う。おっと。あぶな。初見がですよ。
We don't have to do this.
Oh, but we do. If only to remind you of your duty.
Come on there.
Over here! In the short time since our last meeting, you have grown much. Yet as a vessel, I fear my lord will still find you lacking.
あれ
Defenders,
これ
all this fire and fury, and through what? Stopping the blight. A foolish notion fed to you by a foolish man. How dare you? You know naught of this world nor of our place in it. If our fates were so easily rewritten, we would all be gods.
変わってんなこいつ。全然削れねえ。
I have seen enough.
あれこれなんどこだ負けだったかな。
If reason cannot sway you, there are other means of persuasion that might. Cast afflictions. Rise, Mythos. This one. Raise your guard. Over here. Cut you free. Nice try.
assume the mantle you've been given. And thus is the light of hope severed. You would yield so soon.
Never.
Clive!
Do you not see? Your iron will weighs you down, dragging you ever further from your purpose.
And what is my purpose?
Mythos. Who are we? What are the dominants? The breath of the Creator still warm on our lips. We carry his light that we might guide the masses in his name. We are but mighty acts of God.
We are more than that.
You would be nothing without what he has granted you. The power we wield is his, and yet every time we draw upon it, it wears away at our very being. It breaks us. It unmakes us, that its immaculate aspect might reveal itself. The icon. It is too much for even his chosen few. Apart from you, Mythos, you wield the might of many, yet your body does not answer for its avarice.
What are you saying?
What I am saying is that we dominants are a means to an end. We were created for you, that you might drink deep of our strength and thereby fulfill your divine purpose.
Which is?
To feed. As you would know, could you only look beyond the walls of your prison of self-regard. As long as you choose to ignore this, you shall never penetrate my defenses. Still, you may take solace in the fact that you are not alone in your plight. The chains of volition shackle all of mankind, but there is yet cause to rejoice. For the Lord, in his mercy, has taken pity on his flawed creations, and shall see them restored to their proper forms.
And what exactly would that be?
Why, loyal servants to God.
No.
Manners, Lord Rossfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
You mean to turn everyone Akashic?
Not turn, Mythos. Turn back. For too long has mankind been led astray by their clamorous wills. It is time they return to a world of quiet equality, where they might once more know salvation.
Salvation! And abandon everything we hold dear!
We don't need your salvation. We'll save ourselves, and we'll do it on our own terms. Not yours, and not your gods!
With every defiant expression of your will, the tighter the chains of consciousness become. But perhaps that fact may be put to use.
Clive!
The faster it binds you to the remaining dominance, the stronger your hunger will become. Until it leads you back to the only answer there ever was. Mayhap not by the path my master intended, but back all the same.
Ash is not far. I could freeze a path.
You're in no fit state.
Probably not, but I can try.
あれ後ろ塞がないと。
Don't look back.
後ろ塞がないとあそこだけ勢いが強くなるような気がするけど。260万。いいね、だんだん増えてきたね。あ、これ YouTube さんがちょっとこう
I hope the others are safe.
The Enterprise was clear of the gap when we fell.
ニコニコは平気そうだけど、
They made it, Jill. And they will have seen the eyes.
こう YouTube の AI さんがちょっとピリピリする感じの
We need only wait till
肌色
dawn.
多め。肌色多めってレベルじゃなかった
This
な。
is the second time Barnabas has bested me. I'm powerless against him.
Then maybe there really is nothing else
ニコ
for
ニ
it
コは多
but
分
to
大丈夫なはず。
give yourself to his master.
あれでも胸のボタンはさ、男女問わず出てるとあれじゃなかったっけ？
Clive I know would never do
万
that.
体賞じゃなかったっけ？
So you believe. But do you really know me? If what Barnabas said was true, then I'm more monster than man. And each time I summon the flames from within, I burn away the things that make me who I am.
あれでも YouTube の方確か未成年お断りの設定にしてなかったか
Think
し
of
て
what
たような
you've
気が
used
したな。
that power for. Of all the people you've saved.
それだと大丈夫なのかな？
It doesn't matter how or by whom it was granted, only how you choose to use it. And you've chosen to use it for good, haven't you?
I've also used it to kill.
設定どうだったっけな？記憶に。
What if that's my purpose? What if it's all I'm good for?
You're still that same boy I grew up with.
年齢制限はしてないけど子供向けには
Always
し
so
てない。
eager to save everyone around you, and yet always so alone. Because you failed to realize the one thing that needed saving most of all.
なら大丈夫なのかな？よくわかんないけど。今のところまだ放送できてる。
Clive. You. You never once took the time to save yourself.
とりあえず、あ、でも後日動画が消されてるかもしれな
I
いな。
think I might be beyond saving.
No one is beyond saving,
かなりギリギリ攻めてるな。
provided they want to be saved. You fight to survive. And you survive so that you may protect those you love. It's what you do. What you've always done. And I know you're not about to change.
大丈夫
So
そう
I'm
かな
going to help you. To give you what you need to protect us all.
Jill.
まあ、ああ、いや、その収益関係ねえな。
If this is what you want, then
Don't worry, Clive. It is.
あれ
This burden, I'll give you the strength to bear it alone.
But I'm not alone. These burdens I carry, my sins, my pain, my sorrow, I see now that they are all a part of me.
Why 日本語と違う。割と翻訳違ってたな。トロが寝てるかな。
If I'm to continue on, having pledged my life to those I love, then I will gladly bear your burdens too, until my last breath.
Clive.
I promise you, Jill, we will find a way to escape this fate.
ご一緒か。
Find a way to save each other.
だいたい一緒。途中ずいぶん
That we might one day look upon the moon again, together.
And I promise you, Clive, that I will be there, no matter what you must become.
I know.
そうだな。
I never thought a smile could bring me so much joy.
Oh, とりあえず大丈夫そう。今んとこ。視聴性光ってますわ。これムービーだなあ。んいやカットシーンか。カットシーンだな。いったそうって一瞬思った。ああ、そっか。新しい衣装だと。よく狙わなかった。
What of Barnabas? Do we pursue him?
No. Our paths will cross again soon enough. Whether we like it or not.
あ、こ
Besides,
れあれか。カ
there
ッ
is
トシーンで
something
こ
we
れや
must
るん
do
だ。
first.
Of course. Drake's spine. The last mother crystal.
The Einherjar is at the bottom of the sea. Waloed won't dare move on Storm without her. But they know we're coming now. We'll need a plan. And a damn good one at that.
Then let's go home and find one. Ash will have to wait.
これで一区切りか。一回戻り。
Mid says Odin split the sea in two. She's always been partial to a tall tale. But there's tall, and then there's tall.
I struggle to believe it myself.
I see your uncle isn't with you.
He stayed with the Enterprise. After our brush with the Einherjar, she was in urgent need of repair. And my uncle knows a shipwright in Randalar. We're to join him there when we're ready to sail for Ash.
You sure that's wise? Last I heard, the place was still overrun with Akashic.
Show me a city where that isn't true. Ultima's plague is spreading.
We're running out of time, aren't we? We've done our best to shore up that hideaway. I doubt a few planks will stop what's coming. Still, we'll keep at it. Every little helps, I suppose.
Let's hope so.
で、なんか
We should visit Joshua, assuming Talia will allow it.
なんか準備なかったっけ？
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Your benefactors are a generous lot. All yours. Come again. I may have more for you.
なんだかズガーンズガーンっていっぱい。すんげえサブ。これでサブクエが、でも今、ロックかかってるよな。あれこれ、あのロック外れるのかな？ちょっと心配になってきたな。
How are you feeling, Joshua?
Better than I was.
But not nearly as well as you should be. Your cuts and burns may have healed, but your body still bears the burden of every spell cast.
Then what would you have had me do? It was no ordinary foe we faced. It was the Warden of Darkness. Yet still, it was not enough. The king could have ended me at any moment, but instead chose to toy with me like a curl does a mouse.
You underestimate yourself.
Oh, it was crystal clear. Only one man established his dominance that day, and that man was Barnabas. I'm sorry, brother. That was ill-spoken. It's just, I have never felt so powerless. And when so many are looking to us for strength, perhaps... perhaps the prince feels the same.
あ、これ場面切り替わるか。いやー、さすがに今日、どうだ、オーディンを倒すまでいけるか。厳しいな。
is this place?
Don't move.
Very subtle.
Here, it's fresh from the well. Grandmother told me spirits sometimes get lost, and that the lanterns guide them to their proper place. I set one on the river for her when she passed away.
The fiend works from the shadows. Was it you who guided my hand then, Ultima? No, not you. This is my doing, my fault, my sin to bear. And for it, I must atone.
Your hurts are healing nicely. It was my poultices that saw you well.
You make them?
And sell them, or try to. Earns me enough for bread, most days.
Forgive me. I have nothing to...
I know, but I couldn't just leave you lying there. You're going then?
Of course. I'm healed. Thanks to you and your poultices.
Will you promise to come back and visit?
Movie っぽいな。
Well, Phoenix, it would seem that I owe you my wings.
あれ？もう道かけた？さっき満月じゃなかったっけ？
Perhaps he can find an answer. You will be returning to Waloed soon, I gather.
I see no reason to wait.
Then neither do I.
I can think of a few, but I doubt they'll stop you. You will take your medicine.
Of course, Lady Daya.
Set on leaving already, are you?
How long will it take us to get back to Ash?
Dunno, about the same amount of time it took us to get here. Maybe less, if your uncle can find someone trustworthy to patch up the Enterprise. All depends on where we're putting into port, mind.
Yes. It's not as if we can put ashore wherever we choose. We have to assume that the whole of Ash is hostile, and that we'll be attacked on sight.
Then we must find a place they won't think to look. And I have an idea who might know of one.
The Professor! I'll go and tell you coming!
While you're plotting our course, I'll be in the shelves with your lawsmen, I wish to pick his brains about Ultima.
Then I'll talk to Karen about supplies for the journey. They may not be easy to come by in Ash.
Your brother's body won't take much more of this recklessness. You know that, don't you?
I do.
よしよし。この状態だと今イサベル、あ、いや違うな。どういう状態？今イサベルのロック、鍵マークが外れてて、マップにすると鍵がつくんだよね。ビビアン、いや先に聞くか。
I still say it were a compliment.
Ah, Clive. I was wondering when you'd arrive. Please tell me you've come to take our young prodigy here off my hands.
I'm not here for Mid. I need information on Ash.
Then why not ask Molly if you can look in one of her ovens? Go on.
As soon as the Enterprise is ready, we'll be setting out for Drake's Spine. And we're going to need a safe place to land.
Preferably one that won't see my ship blown to shit and splinters.
If it were that easy, do you think Waloed would have resisted invasion for so long? Very little is known of Ash, and the information we do have is spotty and outdated. We have the good King Barnabas to thank for that. Waloed's borders have been closed to outsiders since the day he seized the throne. If there is anywhere safe to land, you won't find it on my map.
And tell us what we will find. I'm sure you know better than we do.
But no splinters!
All right. If it will get you out of my hair. But interrupt me, and it's over. Understood?
この辺、PBR に関しては結構まんまだよな。
Barnabas Tharm. The one they call the last king. Understand him, and you will understand the kingdom of Waloed. Barnabas was only a boy when he arrived from beyond the southern seas, and barely a man before he united the ragged tribes of Ash. And having unleashed them upon the formidable Veldamark, he set his throne upon the ancient kingdom's ruins. The victory sent shockwaves around Valisthea. Tales of Odin's might spreading through every court, parlor, and drinking hole in the realm. Note that this was in the year 843, and that the king still sits upon his throne some 40 years later, quite untouched by time. Waloed's recent inaction left many wondering if Odin had lost his appetite for war. And yet here we are. The Einherjar was committed to the fray, a bold declaration of intent. Orcs swarm around Drake's Fang, and throngs of Akashic haunt Canvas streets. Though how precisely the havoc they wreak serves Waloed remains unclear. Regardless, if the order to attack truly came from King Barnabas, then one thing is certain. Waloed has achieved the impossible, and made bedfellows of beastmen and the ether-addled alike. All of which is a roundabout way of saying that you will be in unknown territory when you set foot on Ash. Much of the continent has already been lost to the Blight, and what few ports remain will be fiercely guarded. And that is to say naught of its natural defenses. Offshore currents will cast an ill-equipped ship out to sea one moment, and dash it against the rocks the next. But then the Enterprise is anything but ill-equipped. And Mid has made land there before. Now, if only there were someone with an intimate knowledge of the Shadow Coast, and where a daring gentleman might put ashore. You see, Clive, you had the answer all along.
Do you think you can get us back to that beach, Mid?
Picked you up from it, didn't I? Not that it were easy. The currents were a right bastard. But then, if it wasn't hard, it wouldn't be worth doing, would it?
Well said. Thank you, Lady Vivian.
If a few morsels of common knowledge and a sprinkling of tavern talk are worthy of your thanks, I wonder what genuine intelligence might earn me.
Probably more visits. Mid, I need everyone in the ale hall now. I'll fetch Joshua from the shelves.
Aye, aye, Captain.
よし。クエストが
Covered in nicks and
もう
lumps.
山ほどで、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8。ここにいくつあるかわかんないよ。8。
Oh, don't tell me we've run out of Pepio nuts and all.
Clive, if you're gonna buy some, be quick about it. Is that all? Aye, it's a dangerous world out there.
もうちょっとあれだな。なんか疲れてる。
You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here.
I have no reason to assume other.
Clive, you must listen to this. Lawsman, tell him.
Do you recall when we spoke before on the divinity of Ultima? Well, it inspired me to delve deeper into the subject. And what I discovered appears to agree with the findings of His Grace.
You will recall that my quest to uncover Ultima's origins began with the mural at Phoenix Gate. But while I've always known it to be important, its secrets have heretofore eluded me. Now, however, I believe I know where to find the more complete example, one that will reveal all we seek.
Master Clive, have you ever in your travels chanced to hear of the Circle of Malleus? I would think not, few have. But there was once a time when the faith flourished, the oldest known religion in the Twins, and though its popularity eventually waned on Storm, hints of its dogma remain embedded in more modern faiths such as the Crystalline Orthodox.
Wait, you said it waned on Storm. What of Ash?
Religious monuments are often torn down or repurposed when new faiths rise to prominence. But if no new faith arose, then perhaps the ancient temples might still stand. And so, you see now why I must accompany you to Walud.
It would appear the past still has much to teach us, though in this case, it would not have been possible without the musings of Moss. To think that you carried a copy of my old mentor's chronicles all along. I am relieved to discover it in good hands.
I shall guard it with my life.
Joshua, if you're finished here, join me in the ale hall. I need to speak to everyone before we leave.
Right away.
Mid said I can ride the Enterprise next.
あ、ここでか。あ、ラウンジって言ってたもんな。
My apologies.
By now you've all heard where we're going and why. So I won't bother you with the boring details, only the important ones. If we attempt to approach Stone here by sea, there's a good chance we'll be sighted and fall prey to the capital's artillery. So instead, we'll disembark on the southwest coast and make for Drake's Spine on foot. I say we, but it's highly likely the entirety of Ash is under the rule of Ultima. A large party would only attract unwanted attention, as well as slow our march and require supplies which may be difficult to obtain. Only Joshua and I will be going. And a scout. Preferably a good one. Gav, do you know of any?
You bet your ass I do. Might still borrow some of Lady Vivian's maps, though. Just in case, like.
Once you've dropped us off at the Shadow Coast, you need to retreat into neutral waters, fly merchant colors, and stay inconspicuous. If you sense any danger at all, you leave us behind and return to Storm.
Inconspicuous is my middle name. But like hell am I leaving anyone behind. The ship ain't going nowhere till your scurvy mugs are smiling on deck.
Jill, the Enterprise will appear a tempting target for royalists and pirates alike. You're to stop anyone boarding.
Don't worry. I'll keep the ship and her crew safe. You'll be needing passage home, after all.
But... Very well.
Ah,
if there are no questions, I'll see you all at the docks.
Let me know when you're leaving. I want a word before you go.
Of course.
ここで一旦あれか、音がちょっと一旦さ、マーサの宿でロックが外れないか。ダメか。でもまだロックマークついてるな。
Clive. Just the man I was hoping to see.
そういうことか。
And why is that?
You remember how some of Sir Wade's guardians took up residence here after the Akashic attacked?
先にこっちを
Well,
片
now
付
the
けるっ
rest
て
have
か。
come to join him. Seems their barracks in the Lazarus have been lost to an ether flood. Now, I don't mind having a few more brave boys around to keep them animals at bay. I ain't daft after all. But we ain't got nowhere for 'em to bed down. Poor buggers are having to make do with haylofts and chocobo pens. I'd build 'em a new barracks here if I could. But where would I put 'em? There just ain't enough room up here on the rock. Which leaves us in a bit of a pickle. The people we're counting on to keep us safe are living like beggars.
I see.
And it isn't just that lot. There's bears to think about too. There's been more and more of them turning up lately, coming from all over looking for safe haven. But there's only so many we can shelter with the room we've got. We can't keep cramming more and more people into less and less space. What we need is a new home for our new arrivals. And that's what I was hoping you might help me with. If it ain't too much of a burden, of course.
It's no burden.
Thank you, Clive.
So, where were you thinking of making this new home?
Well, I reckon we could do a lot worse than Eastpool.
Eastpool. It's been a long time since I thought about that place.
It was a tragedy, what happened. And if any of us could have done anything to stop it, we would have. But what's done is done. And those who lived there wouldn't have wanted the village they loved to be left in ruins.
I suppose you're right.
The blight might be pressing in, but I reckon it's got a good few years left in it yet. There's just one problem. A band of cutthroats have made it their den, and they don't seem like they'll be moving on in a hurry. Nasty bastards they are too. I've lost some good men to their raids. Would have sent someone to clear 'em out sooner if my boys didn't already have their hands full fending off the Akashic. But now we've got a few more guardians of the flame to call on. I reckon it's time we made our move. What do you say? Fancy leading a raiding party?
I do. Eastpool was once home to people I loved. I won't have bandits sully those memories. I'll gladly drive them out of there.
And I know the men will gladly follow you. I've already shared a few thoughts with Sir Wade about how we might be able to win the place back. And I dare say he's got some ideas of his own too. Why don't you go and talk to him?
Of course.
これはね、枠外ですねよ。 とりあえず今はメインを進めて、あと30分ほど灰の大陸行って最初の町ぐらいまで行けるかな。
Is something wrong?
Not at all. Honestly. Can't a man wish his friend farewell? Just wanted to let you know that I'll keep things in order while you're off saving the world.
I'll hold you to that.
ん？そのため、枠外でやるためには、そうか、でも霧のいいところ、移動ができる状態までにしてやめないとあれか。イベント移動で他の地区に行けないような状況で終わっちゃうとどうにもならんか。
Reckon it'll be a long walk to the capital if we follow the cliffs. I'll scout ahead, see if I can't find us an inland route.
Clive. There's something I've been meaning to ask. You took her icon, didn't you?
Yes, I did. She understood.
Yeah,
Oh, she understood. Understood that you decided to save the world all on your own, and that you'd die without her power. How dare you make her choose? You knew damn well she'd never refuse you. But I will. You can't keep pushing us away, Clive. The world is ours to save, not yours.
I used my gift because I thought it was the right thing to do.
And you truly believe this will save you? Will save us all?
I do.
Then so be it.
ジョシュアのコスチュームこれ。
Just don't forget, you're not alone.
Think I found us a trail. Did I miss something?
Only that Joshua didn't.
I don't get it.
Sate? あ、まだか。いや、こっからだよな。サブクエは道中なかったよな。
Always wanted to visit Ash.
We're in Waluda territory now. Don't expect a warm welcome.
Oh, I don't know, Clive. That castle over there looks inviting enough.
Shall we sample its inhabitants' hospitality?
Remember what I said about warm welcomes, Gav?
ああ、でも降ろされるか?
This place is as dead as Grieger's ghost.
切れるか?
I knew I smelled something.
I see only orcs and a Kashik here.
Let's hope the villagers made it out in time.
割と先で進めてるけど、あれでもあそこ閉まってたっけ？閉まってたな。どうだお前。あ、ダメか。ダメだ。ズールはできないらしい。あった。いてててて。前じゃない。
This one. Sick 'em. Over here. Go to 'em.
ああ、白で逃げるってもうあれだな。ゲージ上がるな。よし、OK。多分手前の方はまだ出ているはずだけど、相手から行っちゃう。
It's Camber all over again. Where the hell are the royalists?
Seems you were right about that welcome after all, Clive.
これ道中サボあっても次の町も僕はだけか。どっかにサブクやったような気がするな。
Is the whole of Ash fallen into Ultima's hands?
That's no peace delegation. We should send a warning to the others.
No. My uncle will have an eye on the coast. I trust he'll find a way to entertain any uninvited guests. Our mark is Drake's Spine, and there's a lot of road between us and it. We press on to Stonehere.
Aye, you never know. It might not be a nest of slabbering monsters.
Clive, you must go on ahead without me. This stronghold is as old as Phoenix Gate, perhaps older. It may yet hide Ultima's remaining secrets, and if we are to best him, they must be unearthed.
All right. Stay out of trouble.
I always do. Mostly.
トロロがなんか言いたそう。お前守る言うたやんけ。
Sure about this?
About leaving my brother on his own. Of course. Mostly.
Lady Vivian's map is so old it's hard to tell which way is up. But if I'm right, we're not far from a village called Aistla.
Then we make our way there, Resupply and wait for Joshua.
これな。
Good girl.
ああ、湿地帯があったな、そういえばここ。
This place reeks like a mobile's arsehole. Though I'm guessing it's not the smell that'll kill us.
あ、すげえ今言ってることが。よいしょ。
No mistakes.
あだだだだ。これちょっと厄介よな。木の枝に引っかかるチョコ。まあ枝っつうか。
Bahamut's breath. Don't look down, Torgal. That must be Aistla.
Straight home now.
さて。本当のローディング全然ないよな。本当に PC で出せんのかね、これな。
What do you think, Clive?
Then we're too late.
Damn it. They're all turned. There's nothing we can do.
I wouldn't say nothing.
No
随
quarter
分あ
gap.
ちこちいるね。
No quarter.
Get him!
All yours, Torgal. No quarter.
よし、いいね。ガチで範囲広すぎるの。
Villages in Asher like this?
A question for later, Gap.
Get him!
Now, Torgal. Sick 'em.
This one.
あだ。
Sick 'em.
お前だ。
This one.
エイジタミ中はやば。
You're finished.
あ、削り切ってないか。
Get him. Here they come.
And come, and come, and come.
All yours, Torgal. Attack. Sick 'em.
なるべく敵をまたげた方がまだ来るか。
I don't want to die here, Clive. Then don't. Over here.
かも。
Thanks, boy.
お前はちょっと苦手。 そろそろね。手引きしてない。まだ真ん中か。よし、ないか。あ、ボタン間違えた。ボタン？あれ？うん、ボタンか。まだある？ああ、そうだ、いるんだよ。こいつ一体か。あ、やべ。3体いるな。あ、だ、やばい。あ、危な。やばいやばいやばい。違う、こいつじゃない。ああ、そっか。こいつが邪魔。間違った。危な。あたたたたた。あとお前か。よいしょ。どこ行った？ダメか。3分の1ぐらいだとな。あたたたたたたたた。うわー。あ、いや、つかなかった。あ、早かった。やべ。やばいやばいやばい。あれ？なんで？何が起きた今？ちょっと。何が起きた？あ、レベル上がったか。228万。92、90、あ、この周回で99になるか？この調子なら。
Gav. Gav!
Don't tell me there's more of the bastards. Oh, fuck.
本当に言うよな。F ワード。むしろこの F ワードでバンされるんじゃねえかって YouTube。
Bound for Stonehill. Good. My master awaits you in the capital, though I cannot allow you to attend him in your present state.
And how are you going to stop us?
Why, with this!
Why this?一旦足止め食らうんじゃなかったっけ？
What did you do?
つうか
If the vessel would see the path opened, it has but to ask. I shall see that my master's prize is made presentable.
スレープに黒くなってねえか？
Shit! No!
海に行った時白くなかったか？
Clive, would you mind telling me what the fuck just happened?
あのカラスアカシアになってねえな。ああ、焼き鳥に。
Oh, you've got to be. How are we supposed to get through that?
We seek an audience with the king. If His Majesty wants me to come and ask him, then that is exactly what I'll do.
Before you go practicing your petition, we don't even know where the fucker went. How about we cool our heads and think this through, eh?
All right.
Maybe there's something here we can use.
どこだっけ？よくわかんないよね。外れた。あれどの辺だったっけな。これなんだろう。っていうか、これわけのわかんないあれだな、アイコンだな。外れたでしょ。
Ash is a big place, Clive. Don't want to be blindly wandering its blighted fields if I don't have to.
この黄色いマーカーの意味がわからん。なんで出た？待てよ。何の説明も出ない。あれなんだっけ？
I thought we got them all.
So did I.
あれ、あの黄色いアイコンなんだっけな。あ、まだいけないアイコンだっけ。ああ、これは。
Miss. Whoa, easy, easy. We're not turned, all right?
Who?
誰っつってんの。
My thanks, kind travelers.
Edda,
Edda.
Forgive me for asking, but what went on here?
14プレイヤーしかわかんないよな、これな。この名前に反応するのは。
It all started when the skies changed. The elders said it was the arcade. One by one, people went mad. Minds taken by the ether. Till only I remained. By then, I was too far along to run. And then the nights came. And I didn't know what to do.
And this, arcade is...
Just a story. Something our grandparents told us when we misbehaved. About how the heavens would grow dark before the land took her last breath.
ねえ、凝った髪型だよな、これ。
The end of the world. You said the others went mad. But where did they go?
They all left. Drawn east to the tower, to reverie. The elders, the healer, the blacksmith, my husband.
凝った髪型を毎日してるんであれば、
You thinking he did this?
Of course. Who else could it be? You were in Canva. You saw what he did to the people.
But then what about her? How come her nut hasn't cracked?
The baby, perhaps? Could be protecting her from the ether. I can't think of any other explanation.
You mean it's a bearer?
It won't matter what it is once Ultima's magic takes hold. Time's running out. This tower. That's where we'll find the king.
Ah, そうか。
I knew it. It's the same as Phoenix Gate. Which means at the end of these stairs should be...
一人残らず出てったのかい。 割と扉の影とか警戒しないのね。入るとき。
The mural is complete. Ultima and this vessel, Ifrit. Garuda, Ramu, Shiva, Titan, Bahamut, Odin. Even Leviathan the Lost is here.
リヴァイアさんだよな。これどうすんだろう。有料で DLC で出てくるのかね。
Where is the Phoenix?
F5 今。
By the founder.
あ、違うな。FF2 のフレーズ。
So that's what you want, isn't it, Ultima?
違うな、FF1 か。FF1 のフィールドか。
So that's how it's gonna be then.
I'm not asking, Gav. I need you to stay with Edda.
What?
I must do this alone. If I don't return, you're to find Joshua and make for the Enterprise. Understood?
Aye. Just don't you go dying on me. Sid's name suits your miserable mug better than mine.
Don't worry. I haven't finished with it yet.
こっからどうだったっけ。あ、いけるか。いけるか。この先はここか。ここまでにしようか。本当は、こっから長いもんな、またな。あと1時間。下手したら1時間半。かかるんで、ちょっと今日はここまでにします。ちょっと他の人からは遅れますけど、まあ、しゃあないですね。2週間空いちゃったんで、はい。静かすぎるんで、ちょっとタイトル画面に。2人。はい。お疲れ様でした。まあ、ちょっと霧のいいところというところで、ここで終わらです。もう4週目、5週、今これが4週目なんで、まあ、大体のストーリーの流れが分かってるんですけど、絶対この先行ってしまうと、まあ、ぶっちゃけオーディンがいるんですけど、バトルと、ダンジョンと、カットシーン、ムービーシーンと、で、明らかに1時間以上、下手すりゃ1時間半まだこの先かかってしまうので、さすがにちょっとそこから途切れなく行くにはちょっと厳しいので、あとそこに行ってしまうとね、サブクエの消化枠外とかでできなくなってしまうんで、ちょっと今日はここまでに、させていただきます。ちょっと進みが他の方より遅くなってるかもしれないですけども、ちょっとそこは勘弁ということで、申し訳ないです。はい。というわけで、ちょっと今週はね、今日で放送は終わりなんですけれど、ひょっとしたら突発で、YouTube、 突発で YouTube の方はやらないですけど、ニコニコの方で、パワーウォッシュシミュレーター、こちらの、アップデートが来て、3つほど、ステージ追加されてるんで、ひょっとしたら明日、明後日突発で放送枠立ててね、だらだらやるかもしれないです。なんだったら、マイクオフでね、ただ、水の音を聞くだけの放送を、やるかもしれないです。ただ、多分日中、正直夜、ちょっとそれはちょっと状況によってね、何時になるかとか全然予定立ててないんで、まあ、突発で、まあ、気づいたら、やってるね、なんつって、ね、来来ていただければと思います。まあ、多分ね、日中だろうな。日中か、まあ、夜やるか、正直ちょっと分かってないです。まあ、でも、ただ、水の音を垂れ流すだけの放送になるってなったら、日中はさすがに、つまらなすぎるんで、まあ、ね、寝落ち用の ASMR として、夜中にまた似たような、11時か12時か1時か、そのぐらいに枠立てるかもわかんないんで、まあ、ちょっと気にしていただければと思います。で、まあ、それに関連してなんですけれども、まあ、YouTube はまあ、いつもの通り、チャンネル登録していただければありがたいです。で、ニコニコは、コミュニティですね。コミュニティのユーザーフォローではなく、コミュニティのフォローをしていただけると、その枠立てた時に通知が行くと思うんでね、通知オンしていただいて、説明文の方にもコミュニティのリンク、ページのリンク貼ってありますんで、そちらの方から登録していただけると大変私としても助かりますんで、ぜひともよろしくお願いいたします。はい。ちょっとね、まだ台風が熱帯低気圧になったんですけど、線状降水帯がまだ残ってるんでね、まだちょっと太平洋沿岸の、特に北日本の人はね、もしいらっしゃったらちょっと気をつけていただきたいなと思います。明日一日ね、無事過ぎ去れば、多分また暑い日が戻ってくると思いますんで、そしたらそれでね、また水分補給気をつけながら、体調気をつけながら過ごしていただければと思います。はい。それでは、本日はこんなところで、失礼したいと思います。ご視聴ありがとうございました。それでは、また、ひょっとしたら明日、明後日、で、確実に放送があるのはまた来週の月曜日、11日の夜23時、ペルソナ3の続きからまたお会いいたしましょう。おやすみなさいませ。